Yeah, how you doing? Dr. Allison J.K. here with you, and I am wondering what would be of most contribution to you to hear today. I know that I'm seeing and sensing a lot more magic in the air since I don't know when, like since kind of December, even the end of November, but it especially came into the beginning of January. And it's not about the new year energy because this has lasted a lot longer than the typical, influx from the mass consciousness, the collective around New Year's. But instead, it seems more like it's about the point of the era we're in between 2012 and 2032, that 20-year window, where we have really turned a corner and are in really juicy creative energies. And so you'll want to be sure to be seeing and asking and living with a mind and consciousness and subtle energy system ready to allow in the new, and asking what can you choose here that will take me beyond what I've already been able to create. So a sense of living where you are not knowing, right? Like you're not clamping down on what's familiar, what you've always done that's worked here, like in your love life or in your sex life or in your nutritional and fitness routine and regime, or in your business or in your money flows, like, or in your social life, like really letting yourself ask what you've heard me say so many other times before, like, how does it get any better than this? What else is possible? And beyond that, like actualizing it in a way that is of like, what else can I create here? What else can I choose here? When you're going through your day-to-day life, and as you're sitting there with your to-do list and your tasks and your choices in front of you of how to spend your time and how to spend your weekend, like, what can I choose here that is beyond what I have seen before? What else can I see and perceive that will take me beyond what I've already been able to do, see, perceive, play, achieve, create? And really in a sense of beyond, beyond those surrender. I can feel some of you thinking, well, that's surrender. No, it's beyond surrender. It's like surrender with this curiosity that has a beckoning, inviting, welcoming energy of like, hello life, come play. And at the same time, as you extend that invitation, like you have these, these transmitters that you're sending out there, like you're an octopus with like 2 times the typical amount of octopus arms. The tentacles, what I mean really is your field, your subtle energy field, like really with your consciousness and your subtle energy field being equipped in such a way to be reaching out to life and welcoming it in, and also you reaching out into life with your like openness. So where you might not normally smile at somebody, where you might not normally open the door for somebody, where you might not normally greet somebody, where you might not normally talk to somebody, where you might not normally go out at a certain time of day, where you might not normally, you hear that, where you might not normally. So inferred from that is getting out of the routine, obviously, wherever you can. And even when you're in the midst of your routine, asking, what else can I choose here beyond what I've already chosen? What else can I create here? And really taking agency over how your life is showing up, being based on your choices that you do make and that you avoid making, So I find that this is correlated to learning how to live up to more of not just your divine potential, but the potential inherent to the times we're living in now. Because that is part of the magic that I have seen come alive in the last bunch of months, is the sense of like magical charmed essence in the air. Well, again, like well beyond the New Year's energetics and the Chinese New Year's energetics and a new moon energetics. It's like this, it really is the new era. We really are there. And especially like the more, excuse me, while I play with my hair, it's doing some funny things in the humidity that I'm living in right now. More than, oh, I don't even know what I was just going to say. My hair distracted me too. Sorry. So I know that in that lightness, in the magical charmed essence I was just talking about, I did get back to there, talking to it more. Like recognizing that consciousness has become much more alive on the planet, in the trees, in the crystals, in the plants, in the flowers, like energy being our first language, really rooting in that, anchoring in that, understanding, and then allowing yourself to get much more participatory with life. That buoyancy, that aliveness, it's very enticing for the metaphysical supportive helpers that could be helping you, including, but not limited to, your team, as I've come to call it, your team of unconditional love and support that's around your crown chakra and above it, to help you with intuitive guidance. So that when you ask a question like, what else can I choose here that's beyond what I've been able to choose before, or what I have chosen before, or what else can I create here beyond what I've been able to create, like as you're getting ready to, I don't know, embark on a new event that you're going to give in your business, or give a new workshop or a new presentation, anything that is like routine, asking, okay, what else is possible here? I actually did that with this video. I was getting ready to talk about something and then I just totally shifted. So in that asking of the question, okay, what else can I create here that I've not yet created? Yeah, you're living up to your divine potential, but as I was starting to say, you're also living up to the potential inherent in the times we're in right now, because there was a lot coming in for us to be able to work with to co-create our new golden era. So when you ask a question, not expecting immediate like guidance, just start working on the project. I was just doing this last night for something that I've done quite a few times before. And then there was like, and after I asked the question, like about an hour into doing a bit more analytical stuff, I was being guided by my intuition, right? About what to choose to include in this package. But it still felt like it was, you know, the divine logic that I talk about, or the logical magic rather that I talk about. I was being led, it was logical, but it was still charged with that sense of guidance and intuition. So what I found was about an hour into it, some new idea came in that showed it wanted to be a part of this offer, that wanted to really make it extra special. And like, look at the smile. Like it really blew my mind a bit that it was just beyond something I've been able to create before, and beyond what's been available before. So just really living your life in that welcoming, open, questioning, curious surrender, as if a child learning how to ride a bike and happy about it and not caring if you fall over, or a child just learning how to play with a ball or ride a tricycle, like really childlike innocence. In Zen Buddhism, there's a concept, beginner's mind. And instead of being like the know-it-all and proving how much of an expert you are and how much you know, and proving yourself, that is so much steeped into the old paradigm, right? It's in the old paradigm, proving what you know. Instead of all of that, like just really allowing yourself to open up like a flower, looking for the light and wanting to play and wanting to have the fairies land on it, and the dragons swoosh by and the sunlight penetrate it, and the trickles of water or the first dew of the morning sitting on the velvety petals of the flower as it's opening, you know, like just charmed essence to all of life, really living in a way that invites it all in. Okay, there you go. Blessings.